Hi everyone, I've been asked to make this video for you today so that I can hopefully encourage you to attend university, even though you may feel like you can't as a parent. I am a safeguarding consultant. I work for Suffolk County Council. I qualified in 2017 after getting my degree in social work at the University of Suffolk. At that time I had 3 children, one of whom I had in the last year of my degree. So I have a lot of experience of studying and being a mum. So there are a few things that I'd like to discuss with you. Hopefully they don't deter you, but also show you the realities of studying whilst being a parent. So I actually got into university by doing an access course at the college. So I knew I wanted to go into social work, and they have a health and social care access course, or you can access other degrees, I believe, because it's access to higher education. And then I secured a place on the social work degree. That in itself was difficult because my children were very young at the time. They were 2 and 1, maybe 3 and 1. They were babies. So even then, whilst at college, I already kind of knew that I was going to have to split my time between studying, parenting, working, and all of those kind of things. University didn't really get much easier in terms of the balance because your requirements of your degree are much more intensive in terms of your academic work. Within something like social work, you also have to do a placement, so you need to be available 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. It's not a part-time course, there's not an option for that, but that was the course that I did. So a few things that are really important is to think about your budget before you commit to something like university. Can you really afford to do so? Do you need to take on a part-time job, and how realistic is that for your household? Now, I was able to achieve that because I had my husband at home, but for some of you it may not be as achievable. There are bursaries and grants available. Well, there were when I attended university, but they may not cover the lifestyle you live. They may not cover everything. Childcare is very, very expensive, and you're going to need potentially long days for the children to be in childcare. It's really important to note that this isn't forever. Like I say, I'm now a safeguarding consultant, so I'm allowed to be a bit more flexible in my job. I can spend more time with my children, and I've achieved obviously my career goals by getting into social work. So you really need to consider, like I say, your budget, your childcare. You need to look at your support network. So think of your friends and family who can support you. Is there anyone that could definitely pick the children up on a Monday, and that means that you can have some study time? Because it's not just about when you're in university, you also need free time for you to recuperate and study time, as well as getting into university or looking at, I believe you're already part of a group, looking at similar like-minded people who have children and are looking for extra support. You'll all be able to support each other through the process. So I hope these things have been really helpful to you, and I'm more than happy to be available if anybody would like to contact me, because just within 5 minutes it's not enough time to obviously tell you all the ins and outs of what you may need to be prepared for. But I just want to show that I've achieved it. It's not an easy road, and you really need to be committed, but it is achievable if you focus. And I hope that that's inspired some of you to better yourselves and follow your dreams.